Hi everybody, we're back again and we're
Hi.
outside.
Yeah.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Julie.
Go ahead.
And our channel that we share is called A New Relationship with the Body. And that really covers a lot, doesn't it?
Yes.
Does.
Yes.
It does. And so today is, August 14th.
Yep, 14th.
2019. So the energy is very different than our last video a week ago.
Yes.
On that 8/8 portal, there was a lot of energy that was coming through, as you can tell if you watched that video.
Yeah.
If not, you might want to go connect with it and access the codes that became available to us through that portal.
Right. It felt a little frantic when we were doing it, but it's what needed to come through and it's what needed to happen. It's the power that people needed to see from it.
And the movement of energy.
Yeah.
How
How strong everything is. It's just right there. It's in your face and you really couldn't ignore what was going on. So
yeah, because I feel like a lot of people shared they felt anxious.
Uh-huh.
If you don't know what to do with this high voltage that's coming in and you're not well grounded,
right.
the body it overloads the autonomic nervous system.
So we thought today we would do something a little bit calmer, a little bit more grounded, and I'm going to lead you through just a little bit of a meditation. I mentioned last time that my personal mantra recently has been out of my head into my heart, because I wanted to stop thinking my way through things, figuring it out, and start feeling my way through things. I think, see there, it's practice, I think. I feel that it allows me to have a more authentic experience if I can feel my way through this.
And from my perspective, we are feeling our way home. We are not thinking this.
Right.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again, the head cannot take us where the heart remembers.
Right.
And this is a journey of remembering. You already have this within you to do this.
So I'm going to take the camera because Julie's going to participate as well. Yay. So, all right, I would like everyone to please close your eyes. There's nothing you need to see. I'm not going to be moving or doing anything interesting. And just a few times, take some breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feeling how that relaxes your body. A couple times. Settling into yourself. And now bring your attention into your head. Feel what's going on in your head. In my experience, it feels a little busy. It feels a little active and frantic sometimes. There's a lot going on up there. Maybe not with so much clarity. Good. So now I'd like you to take your attention and using your breath, that in through the nose and out through the mouth, use the mantra, out of my head, into my heart. So as you breathe in, say out of my head, and as you exhale, into my heart. And do that a few times. You can do it out loud. Nobody's listening. You can do it out loud. Out of my head, into my heart. Out of my head, into my heart. And now that you're anchored, your attention is anchored into your heart. How does that feel? Yeah, it's very different. It's a very different feel than in your head. There might be a little more space. It might be a different temperature. There's all kinds of ways that you could describe it, but just feel how it's different. You don't have to necessarily put words onto it. Good. Breathing out of my head, into my heart. And to clear up even more space in our heart so that those feelings, those normal, natural feelings of our heart can be expressed, our authentic self can be expressed through our heart, we're going to clear up some older stuff. So as you breathe, I want you to feel the emotion of worry. And as you breathe and exhale through your mouth, Allow it to float away on the breath. Acknowledge that it's there, recognize what it feels like, and allow it to flow away. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just bring it back. Clearing up that space in your heart, letting it feel lighter, stronger, more capable. Now let's explore sadness. As you connect with the feeling of sadness from your heart, you might feel weepy. It's okay. We're just feeling feelings. And as you breathe, allow it to flow away. Acknowledge what it feels like, recognize what it is, and let it move. Apparently they really want to pound this one home, so let's do it one more time. Sadness. Breathe in, and on your exhale, allow that feeling of sadness to flow away. And how about anger? Can you recognize what angry feels like in your heart? It's a natural, normal feeling. Don't judge it. It is what it is, and it has a lot to teach us. Breathe in, and as you exhale, allow it to melt. Maybe this one just melts down into the ground. It feels like it wants to flow down into the ground. The earth will recycle a lot of this stuff for you if you allow it to move. And then the last one we want to look at is lonely. We feel this one in our heart a lot more than we would like to acknowledge. See what lonely feels like. Once you kind of have your heart wrapped around lonely, breathe in and let it flow away. This one wants to flow straight out of the heart. We all feel these feelings. They are all very natural. They have a lot to teach us. So now that we've opened up some more space into our heart, see what's there. Is there a bit of calm? A bit of quiet? How would you describe it? How would you label it? It might change moment to moment, and it's all good. It's all correct. Just feel what your heart wants to say. This is a good time to get a message, so I'm going to be quiet and let you receive your message that your heart wants to tell you. Our heart is very good at expressing love. Love for ourselves, love for others. If you didn't consciously receive your message, you got it. You received the message one way or the other. You got it. Maybe your head doesn't understand it, and that's the point. We want to feel it. So when you're ready, just very slowly bow your chin to your chest and blink your eyes open, looking down at the ground. And then let's come back up and rejoin the day. So this video's got a whole lot of different energy than the last one.
Yeah. And it's actually, I feel like, very purposeful. We are demonstrating how extreme the energy can feel based on where you're at, what's happening, what the day is asking of us. Today, well, first of all, you want me to share a little bit?
Yeah, share what you experienced.
You know, for me, I go up to my head and it's pretty much an attic. It's pretty dark. It doesn't have a whole lot anymore because my soul won't allow it. Where I'm at, not better, just different.
Yeah.
Just different
Yeah.
because of what I'm being asked to do.
Mm-hmm.
But what was really fun, as soon as I checked into my heart, is this huge golden sun. I mean, it was just really, really big.
Right.
But it was just like I got to experience more of it. You know, there's always more of your heart
Mm-hmm.
for you to discover with you.
Mhm.
And that's the gift of quieting, even for these few minutes,
Right.
and checking in with yourself.
Mhm.
So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
That really was lovely. It just really was. So I hope that this supported you today. I do want to share that today every day is amplifying everything. And we really are moving beyond this mind. The moment you try to put your finger on something and say, this is how it is, it will change. So what my invitation for you is today is to just notice where you want to grab hold of your reality and wrestle it and say, stay here.
Oh, interesting.
That's kind of how I see it with some of my clients.
That's
They're
interesting.
like,
I
okay,
like that.
I got this. Stay here now. Don't move.
Good luck.
And then I can feel safe. Do you feel that? It's
Right.
always about feeling safe.
Sure.
So you want to gently put your hands on your heart and remind yourself that you're always safe no matter what.
Always.
You are an eternal spark of the divine, and you cannot not be okay here. There are things that are moving and changing, and change is all there is. So I was paying cash the other day, and the gal goes, well, here's some change. And I said, well, thank you. Just more to the pot. So anyway, we hope this blessed you today. If you are going through some things that you're not sure of, you feel like you're waking up and all of a sudden you're like, wow, what is going on here?
Yay, you.
Many people are doing that right now.
Yes.
If you're at a place where you've been on the journey for a long time,
Share with us.
Share with us. Leave a comment down below.
Yeah.
Maybe you have an idea that might support other people. This is a channel for you.
Sure.
And
Or a discussion topic. If you've got a topic of interest that you just kind of have been wondering about, pose the question.
right. And I feel like next time we might talk about the throat a little bit more, because
Okay.
that's really coming up for people. Coming out and speaking their truth in and with love.
Right.
Not from that egoic way, but from the heartfelt way, and that big love, the living our very essence love. So if anyone is interested, I do soul sessions, emotional releasing. Sometimes having another set of eyes on your experience can shed some different light, and you can feel like you have somebody walking side by side with you. And I know Melissa supports people. Why don't you share with what you do?
I'm a board certified traditional naturopath and a yoga teacher. So I help people more with their physical issues, with their physical symptoms. We find natural remedies and answers to help them feel better so that they can address the emotional part. You can't get to the emotional part if there's so much physical stuff in the way.
And if we both work anywhere. We can work via the
Right.
internet, so it doesn't have to be one-on-one personal either.
Right.
So heart blessings to you all.
Thank you.
Till next time,
See ya. Bye.
stay in your heart.